You can take the big toes together. Drop the knees out wide. And just kind of walk your hands up towards the top edge of the mat. Keeping your hips lifted or letting your sit bones drop back. And as you walk your hands up, just think about melting your heart down towards the mat. We'll take a cleansing breath here, so inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. One more time, inhaling through the nose. Big, heavy exhale through the mouth. And then just take a few moments to be still and quiet here. Beginning to deepen your breath. Putting a pause on the mind chatter, allowing yourself to be on your mat for this short period of time. Think about something that you'd like to accomplish in your practice today. So maybe it's just dedicating some time for yourself. Maybe it's moving your body and working out some areas of tension or tightness. Maybe there's somebody that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today. So whatever that is, I want you to keep that with you the next few minutes as we just center ourselves for our practice today. We'll start to lengthen the exhale. So inhaling for 3 to 5 counts and exhaling for at least 5 counts. Think about drawing in something that you need for yourself. And as you exhale, think about releasing anything that isn't serving you well today. Inhaling a sense of peace. Exhaling tension or worry. Just breathing deeply into the low belly for the next 3 or 4 breath cycles. Just feeling the expansion of the belly as you inhale. Maybe recognizing areas of your body where you need a little bit of extra breath or length. And just to be mindful of those areas as you practice today. We'll take 2 more cleansing breaths. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. One more time. This time as you inhale, take a brief pause at the top of your inhale. Just feel and notice. And then exhale to release the breath. Good. When you're ready, start to make your way up into tabletop. Coming to that hands and knees position, go ahead and walk your hands off to the left side of your mat. So as you bring your hands off the mat, take a breath in, and then on your exhale, let your hips drop away from your hands. So inviting a little bit of a side stretch here, creating that C shape through your torso, breathing deeply into the right side body. And slowly come out of it. Walk your hands back through the center and then walk them over off the right side of your mat. Breathing in. And as you exhale, drop your hips away from your hands. So you're elongating that left side of the trunk. Breathing deeply into the left lower part of your rib cage all the way down to that lower side of your pelvis. Relaxing through the head and neck. And as you exhale, start to slowly release, walking your hands back through the center And then move your hands 1 or 2 inches closer to your knees. We'll start to cycle through cat and cow first. So you'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, press and round into cat. Feel free to shift your hips here side to side if that feels good. Take a few cycles at your own pace, linking movement and breath together. Remember that you're always welcome to come back to any resting pose of your choice as we practice today. So do what works out best for you. This next time you round through cat, if you want an additional challenge, go ahead and hover your knees. Super cat. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Big C shape with the spine. Then release cow pose. Exhale, tuck and round cat. Hover the knees if you'd like. Super cat. Let's take 3 more cycles. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. If you want, hover the knees. Pausing briefly there. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Hover. And then last cycle here. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. And then releasing back to tabletop. Bring your hands so they're more under your shoulders this time. Send your left toes back, right palm floats up for crossbody balance. And start to engage through your trunk here, breathing and lengthening, fingertips to heels. Good, release to neutral, switch sides. Right toes back, left palm floats, pulling the belly into the spine. Good, release back to center, switch sides, left leg lifts if you'd like, float the heel, belly in, release to neutral, switch sides, right leg back, left arm floats, drawing the navel to the spine. Good, this time go ahead and set your left hand down, keep that right leg lifted, rotate over to your left hand and knee, modified half moon. So if it's not available to you to set or to keep that right foot lifted, you can set it down, but otherwise float it up. Optional hip opener. Reaching back for that top part of the foot, pressing the foot into the hand, opening the heart. Breathing into the front body, the front of the chest, the front of the hip. Slowly releasing that leg, sending it up. Gazing upward if that works out best for you. And then release back to tabletop, inhaling to cow pose, exhaling to cat, inhale, neutral spine, send the left leg out, float it up, rotate over to your right hand and knee, modified half moon second side. So on that lifted leg, your foot is flexed. Try to be mindful of your shoulder over hand position on the front or the bottom arm. Take a breath in here. If you'd like, hip opening, pulling that heel towards your butt and then pressing the hip or pressing the foot into your hand. Breathing, creating space where you need some today. Releasing the foot, floating it up, send that left arm all the way high, reaching it to the sky, and then exhale, make your way back to tabletop. Walk your hands up towards the top edge of your mat, tuck the toes under, and find down dog. As you come into down dog, finding a little bit of movement here. So you might float up to the balls of your feet, and then melt your heels down. You might pedal out the feet or drop a knee into the center. Add some gentle movement to your head and neck. Think about rotating the elbow creases towards each other and engaging around the shoulder blades. Eventually settling the feet back in so they're hips distance apart. Inhale, send the right leg all the way up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop that heel towards the opposite buttock, turn and gaze to the right. You can either find some movement here in the foot or the knee, or you can just pause. Inhale, right leg all the way back up, and then this time as you exhale, send it under the left, fallen starfish pose. You'll come to the outer edge of that right foot. Inhale and reach your left arm up. So side arm balance. Left side of the pelvis is reaching towards the ceiling and breathing. Take that left arm, set it back down. Lower your hips like you would for plank pose. So you might feel some length or a little bit of a stretch on that outer side of your thigh on the right. Perfectly fine. Good, one more time. Inhale, float your left arm. Think about turning that right elbow crease towards your thumb, engaging around the shoulder girdle. Good, release the left hand, send the hips high. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Exhale, set it down, down dog. Good, melting the heels towards the floor, pressing the sit bones up and back. Deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, inhale, left leg up to the sky, and then drop it towards the right buttock, turning and looking to the left. Starting to find some movement here if that works out for you, or just finding stillness. Inhale, left leg reaches high, and then exhale, send it under the right. Inhaling the right arm up, fallen starfish pose. Again, being mindful of that left elbow crease, you're turning it towards your thumb, engaging the rotators of the shoulder, reaching through the right hand, side arm balance. Good, set the right hand down, lower your hips like you would for plank pose. Draw the belly in, breathe, and then as you exhale, right arm lifts, right side of the pelvis up towards the ceiling. Good, send that right arm all the way down, big inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog, and then exhale, set it down, down dog. Always welcome to come to child's pose or another resting pose of your choice. Looking forward, take a walk up to your hands. Find a wider leg forward fold here towards the top of your mat. So toes are slightly turned in. Soften the heart down towards the thighs and just allow the knees to bend. You can grab onto your ankles or opposite elbows. Just do what feels good for you. Maybe a little bit of swaying from toes to heels. And then take your left hand, set it over on the right leg or the ankle. Inhale your right arm up, twisting to the right wall. And then exhale, forward fold. Good, right hand comes to the left leg or ankle. Inhale the left arm up to twist. Nice and easy, forward fold, twisting, breathing into the spine. Good, release is forward fold. Toe heel your feet back in so they're about hips distance apart. Inhale to a flat back, halfway lift. Shrug the shoulders towards the spine. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, press through your feet. Take your time, but come all the way to stand. Pedal out those feet if you need to. Reach your arms all the way up. As you exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Good, find mountain pose at the top edge of your mat. Palms are forward, belly is engaged, gaze is ahead. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. Look up. Exhale, open up the chest, elbows towards the side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we're gonna move on to our classic sun salutation. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your heart. Inhale, flat back. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Right knee steps back for low lunge. Walk or sweep your arms up. Settle into that front knee. Tailbone tucks under and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank pose. Breathe into that mid-back, pushing into the mat, flattening out that space between the shoulder blades. Good, knees go down to the mat, lower all the way to your tummy. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your heart up. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Elbow creases towards each other here, activating around the shoulders. Look forward, right foot steps through. Set your left knee down. Rise to low lunge. Tailbone tucks. Soft taps of the shoulders. Breathe. Exhale, hands to the mat. Curl your back toes under. Step forward. Flat back. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Leading with your heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Right knee steps back. Low lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank pose. 2 breaths. Press into that mid-back. Good. Knees to the mat. Lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra or locust pose. Interlace your hands on top of the sacrum. Open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, right foot steps through. Set your back knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Second side. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward, halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Moving on to sun salutation A. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back to plank. Take 2 breaths from your toes or your knees. Halfway is chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Looking forward, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. You're moving with your breath, yogis. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back to plank. 2 breaths. If you'd like chaturanga push-up, lower halfway, press back to plank. Good, this time your vinyasa, lower halfway, back bend of your choice. Baby cobra, locust up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Looking forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back to plank. Pause. Zip everything together. Press into that mid-back. Chaturanga push-up. Hug those elbows in. Press back to plank. Good. Do it vinyasa lower halfway. Back bend of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Always welcome to come to child's pose or another resting pose of your choice, yogis. Good, inhale to plank pose. One more time, chaturanga push-up. Press back to plank. This time I want you to lower all the way down to your tummy. Inhale, locust pose, arms down at your sides. You can just float the upper body or you can float the legs as well. Good, keeping the legs lifted if you like. Go ahead and turn the arms up, thumbs up, out to a T. Shoulder blades draw together. Focusing in around the shoulder girdles. Good, go ahead and set the tops of your feet down. This time take your arms up above your shoulders, wide position. Think about those shoulder blades going towards your spine. Gaze is down. Good, come back out to a T, thumbs up, shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Good, locust pose. Lift feet and arms, shoulder blades together. Breathe. Exhale, hands to the mat, down dog. 2 breaths. Good, looking forward, right foot steps through, rise up to Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Knee tracks over the ankle on that front leg. Back foot is at about 45 degrees. Let's find eagle arms. So send your arms out at shoulder height. You're gonna cross right over left at the elbows. Bend the elbows so the backs of the hands are together, or wrap and grab the palms. Inhale, elbows up to shoulder height. Slightly tucking the chin, you should feel a stretch across the middle part of your back. Breathe into that space between the shoulder blades. 2 breaths. Good, unwind the arms, interlace them on top of the sacrum. So you're gonna interlace your hands, attempt to bring your palms together, draw down and back. Shoulder blades together, lift the chin. Breathe into the front body. Still in that warrior 1 stance. 1 more breath in. Good, release the hands, sweep the arms up. Warrior 1, settle the shoulders down away from the ears. Good, exhale, open up, warrior 2. Breathe. Tailbone tucks under. Inhale, straighten your front knee. I want you to exhale, reach forward as far as you can through that right hand. Then release it to your leg or your foot. Send the left arm up for triangle. Optional bind position here. You're gonna take that left arm, reach it across the low back for that right hip crease. Open that left side of the chest. Gaze is up or down. Try to be light on your bottom hand. Good, release the bind, send the arm up. Big inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank. Pause, 2 breaths. Press into that mid back. Good, lower halfway chaturanga push-up. Press back to plank. Vinyasa or down dog. Lower halfway, back bend of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Take a break if you need it. Let's take a couple cleansing breaths here. So nice deep breath in through the nose. Big heavy exhale through the mouth. Good, do it one more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Recall that intention or the purpose that you set for your practice today. Good. Looking forward, left foot steps through. Warrior 1. Hips are square to the front, feeling that length across the right hip flexor. Send the right arm, or send both arms out to shoulder height. This time we're going to cross left over right. Bend at the elbows so the backs of the hands touch. Wrap the hands around so your palms touch, or just keep backs of the hands. Raise the elbows up to shoulder height, tuck the chin. Eagle arms. Breathe into the mid back. Couple nice deep breaths here, keeping that knee bent over the ankle on the front leg. Good, unwind. Interlace your hands on top of the sacrum, palms to touch if that's available. Shoulder blades together, lift your gaze. Pressing firmly into that back foot, open the chest. Good, inhale, sweep your arms up, send the shoulders down. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Gaze is going to be over that left hand. Check your knee over ankle alignment on the front leg. Tailbone tucks under. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, reach through that front hand. Set the hand down on your mat or your leg. Right arm floats up. Think about lifting your body up through that right hand. Optional bind position. Right hand reaches around for the left hip crease. Right shoulder pulls towards the spine. Good, release from the bind if you'd like, send the arm up. Big inhale, warrior two, look forward. Soften the tops of the shoulders. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Press into that mid back. Chaturanga push-up if you'd like. Press back to plank. Good, lower, vinyasa. Up dog or any back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Lower through chaturanga, come all the way to your tummy. Inhale, locust pose, arms down at your sides. Shoulder blades pull together, focusing our attention around the shoulder blades today. Good, release, neutral spine. Send the arms up in that Y position, up next to your ears. Inhale, float the feet and the arms, lift the heart. Think about shoulder blades pulling down your back. Lots of breath to that back body. Breathing in. Exhale, release, turn the opposite cheek to the mat. Good, when you're ready, downward facing dog. Melting your heart back towards your thighs, elbow creases towards each other. Really think about connecting to the earth through your hands and feet. Looking forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we're going to do one more balance pose here. So I want you to go ahead and stand nice and tall. Shift your weight onto the right foot. So we're going to either take eagle or eagle prep. So we sort of warmed up our shoulders a little bit, lengthened across the mid-back. So you're going to send the weight onto the right leg, stand tall. You're either going to assume that figure four position, or you're going to cross at the knees and start to wrap that top leg around the bottom leg. Good, once you're there, so weight is shifted to that right leg. Go ahead and extend your arms out. You're going to cross right over left, bend at the elbows, and then either backs of the hands or palms to touch. Try sinking into that standing leg a little bit more and pulling your elbows up to shoulder height. Belly is in. So you might cross at the legs, you might just be in that eagle prep position, which is that figure four. Continuing to breathe. You can also just cross at the ankle here. It's another choice. Good, as you inhale, open up to tree pose. So unwind, nice and tall, let everything come open. Bring the arms up, palms out, shoulder height. Open your chest. Breathe. And then exhale, send the top or the lifted leg and the arms all the way back, warrior three. Pull the shoulder blades together. Point those toes towards the floor. Good, one more breath in. As you exhale, release to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna hold here for a few breaths. Just allowing the upper body to hang. Breathing into that back, letting that go. We're gonna do the same thing on the second side. When you're ready, press through the feet, reach your arms all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, this time you're gonna shift your weight onto your left foot, standing tall, crossing at the ankle or the knee, or assuming that figure four position with your legs. Breathing in. Extending the arms out. This time you're gonna cross opposite, right over left or left over right. Whatever you didn't do on the first side. Taking a breath in. Bending at the elbows, backs of the hands or palms to touch. Inhale those elbows up to shoulder height, tucking the chin. And then just squeezing everything together, feeling some length across the mid-back. Belly is in, sinking into that standing leg. Good, big inhale, open up, tree pose. Arms come out to shoulder height, turn the palms up. So you're broadening across the collarbones here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, send that lifted leg and the arms back, warrior three. Pull the shoulder blades together, flex that lifted foot, point those toes to the floor. Good, releases mountain. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, and then find down dog. So we're gonna do a little bit more hip opening here. We'll take that right leg and slide it all the way forward and set up for pigeon pose. So you're gonna work towards that lower leg being parallel to the top edge of your mat. Reach the left leg back. We're gonna spend a couple of breaths here on straight arms. This is a good place for a prop, my friends. So a rolled up towel or a shirt, keeping your pelvis in the center here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Option for king pigeon variation. You're gonna work towards bending that back knee, reaching back for the instep of the foot. If that's not available to you, or if you have a towel or a strap that you can use, that is also a choice. Don't worry about it though. Do your best to keep the knee in line with your hip, softening and relaxing the muscles around the pelvis. If you chose to grab the foot, release it. If you'd like to walk down to your forearms, you can. Stacking your hands or your forearms, settling into the legs. Once you're in your comfortable position here, take a cleansing breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Any micro adjustments that you need to make in this pose, feel free to do that. You're always also welcome to come to that reclining pigeon pose, laying on your backside and coming into that figure four. Also an option. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, start to slowly come up. Take your time coming out of it. You'll tuck your back toes under, and we're gonna make our way back up to down dog. So back toes under. Take the feet nice and wide and pedal them out here. And just notice the difference between sides. Breathing deeply, eventually bringing your feet back in so they're hips distance apart, sending the sit bones up and back. Then look forward, slide that left leg through this time, setting up for pigeon side 2. So once again, your pelvis is going to stay in the center. You're going to be mindful to not let your hips kind of roll to the side, and that's where that rolled up towel or shirt comes in handy. You can appreciate a difference between sides. So working towards that lower leg, being parallel to the top edge of your mat, pressing into your fingertips of your hands, lifting your gaze. Feel that stretch into the right hip flexor. Option for that king pigeon variation, reaching back for the instep of your foot. If you chose to grab the foot, release it slowly. Any micro adjustments you need to make, squaring your shoulders towards the front of your mat, and then start to walk your hands down. Restorative pigeon. Softening the back of the neck. Breathing deeply. Noticing how you feel right now. Just allowing yourself some time and some space to be where you are. Good. When you're ready, start to slowly come out of it. And we'll just shift our weight onto that left hip. Swing the right leg around so you're coming into a seated position, facing forward, kind of in the middle part of your mat. You can pedal out the feet a little bit if that feels good for you. And then go ahead and draw the left leg in, cross it over the right, pull that knee towards your right shoulder, and then turn and gaze to the left. Opening up that left side of the chest, heart shines towards the left wall. As we're twisting, remember to find that length in your spine. So really grounding down through the pelvis, lifting the top of the head up. As you exhale, release, extending the left leg out, pulling the right leg in, crossing it over, sitting tall, pulling that right knee towards your left shoulder, turning and gazing to the right. Good, slowly releasing from the twist. Go ahead and plant both of your feet on the mat. Float the palms up, engage your belly, come all the way down to your back. Once you're on your back, go ahead and pull the knees into the chest. Just give a little bit of rock, massaging out the low back. And then we'll let the legs fall to the left side. Knees can be straight or bent. Extend the right arm out, reclining spine twist. Take a couple of deep breaths here into that right rib cage. Notice how you feel as we start to kind of wind down, preparing for our final relaxation here. Bring the knees back into center one at a time, nice and slow. Let them fall to the right side, extending the left arm out. Knees can be straight or bent. Breathing deeply. And also just taking a moment of gratitude for your body and everything it does for you, how it carries you through each and every day, allowing you to accomplish lots of things. for your mind and for your spirit, for being there for others, being there for yourself. Bring the knees back into center. Extend your legs all the way out long, full body stretch. Reach your arms up over your head. Take up as much space as you can on your mat. Breathe in deeply through the nose. As you exhale, release into your final resting posture. Shoulder blades tuck under. Heart is open. Feet are relaxed. Let them fall comfortably out towards the long edges of your mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Big, heavy sigh through the mouth. Take a moment to scan your body, noticing any areas where you still feel tension or muscle activation. Do your best to just let that go. Let the ground support you. Allow your eyelids to be heavy and closed. Let your body be still. Your mind at peace for a few moments.